Here on Flow Sports, it's time for us on Wednesday to take a look at the lay of the ladders across regional South Australia. Country Footy Championships this weekend, which means it's a good time to see where the clubs are before the run home in season 2023. Firstly, over in Eastern Air, Rangers lead 7-0, and that's 28 points. Central Air United are 5-2. They've played one less game than Ports, who've got 5-3, and so that's why both are on 20 premiership points, but Central Air are above the Ports in this season thus far. And Kimber are in fourth place with a 1 win. Cow yet to open their accounts, so in a 4 in a top 4 out of 5. I'd suggest to you that that one is going to be settled. But we'll go to Great Flinders now. United Yalana 9-0, that's 18. And Tumby Bay 14 in second, 7-2. Lock are in third place with 12 points. Cummins Ramblers 10. Elliston District's down on 6, and Air United on 2. Cummins Kapini no score. Now, it's going to be hard to see Elliston Districts get in here. The favourable position they have is that they've got a better percentage than Cummins Ramblers, 54% as opposed to 49%. So that could have a bearing later in the season if Elliston can knock off a side above them and continue to win in the sides below them. At the same time, Ramblers would need to lose an extra game for that to be a risk for them. Having a look now at Western Air football, and in the lay of the ladders here, it's Western United with 8-1. They're 16 premiership points in front of the Blues with 14. West Coast Hawks are 10. Hard to see two matches being made up and percentage now in the final run home, so I think you've got your top two. And then Thevenard 8, and then again Wirrala on 4 and Kinniba 2. Kinniba's big upset win last weekend over the West Coast Hawks got them on the board this year, but I don't think it's a late charge that can get them into finals given their 3 games adrift of Thevenard. I think the top 4 looks pretty decided. Having a look at northern areas now, the top 4 is BMW. They've scooted clear at the top on 18. Crystal Brooker 16 after that massive win by the Lions over the weekend. Rodmundera 12 and Orroroo 10. Jamestown, Peterborough and Southern Flinders both on 2. That one definitely is decided as to the top 4. Northeastern football, the ladder has at the top of the table BSR Tigers. They're safe at 9-0, and that's 18, so that's a great performance for them. Southern Saints are 14. Minman 12, and here's where it gets interesting. RSMU and North Clare are both on 10. Now, it looks to me like North Clare playing really good footy at the moment and a real chance to charge home. BBH at 6, I don't think so. So I think it's a run for 5 sides for 4 positions. And in York Peninsula, the ladder has at the top of the table Kadina, they're 10-1. And then it's got Moonta at second place, 9-1, but Moonta have had the extra bye that you have in a 9-team comp. So Kadina up the top, Moonta, they're both safe. Southern Eagles pretty safe at 18. Central York at 14. Actually, Southern Eagles are 16, Moonta 18, but Central York are 14. So can Central York make up the distance to get into the top 3 is the question. They've got a better percentage than the Southern Eagles. Maybe they can. The Crows on 10 into 5th place and Butte on 8. And, I don't know where Butte are going right now. Maybe that top 5 is starting to look settled. And Adelaide Plains, the ladder has 2 Wells on top, 10-0. That's 20 points. Anglevale 17, Malalar 13. And Balaclava 10. United at 8. And wouldn't it be incredible if it was United that displaced Balaclava with the 10 premiership points, 5th place. I don't think Hummett's Watchmen, back 2 games adrift, can get there. Let's have a look at the Barossa, Light and Gawler. South Gawler are 18 premiership points. Barossa Districts are 14, along with Newry 14. They all look safe. Then Williston on 10, Gawler Central 8. When Williston played Gawler Central recently, they thrashed them by, I think, 15 or 16 goals. So I think Williston, for mine, looks safe there. Frilling up to 6 in 6th place. Great from them. That is incredible from where they were at the bottom of the table. Anguston 4, Tanunda 4, Kapunda 2 in BLNG. Riverland ladders, Loxton North 16, Waikerie 12, Renmark 10, Barmera Monash 10, Loxton 8, Berry no score. So Loxton can still make the finals. It's interesting here because Waikere's percentage is 54. They're in second place. They are at the moment 2 games clear of Loxton, who are at 47%, but that's probably the chance for Loxton, either them or Barmera Monash. Renmark, I think, will continue to win games and get second behind Loxton North. And at River Murray, we've got Southern Mallee Suns, incredible start to their time in River Murray, and they're at 18. Jervois 16. I think Jervois still a chance to beat the Southern Mallee Suns in the next time they play and could take that top place off of them. And Imperials in third with 16, same points as Jervois. Coorong Cats up to 10 points, and they're in fourth. Maipalonga 8, Ramblers 6, Manum 4. I think Ramblers about the only one out of those that sides out of the top 5 that can make it in River Murray. While Karri, Naracoorte and Tatiara, border districts up to 36 points, Mundalla 32, Keith 32, they're your top 3. Can Kingston challenge for the double chance? They're 28, along with Naracoorte, they both can. Then Padthaway at 16. Now, that is a long, long way back, isn't it? That's 3 games adrift. Is that makeable up now? If you look at the remainder of the season, after this round of matches, we've got in the K&T just the 6 rounds to go. I don't think you can make up 3 games and percentage in that time when other sides above you will keep winning. So I reckon we've got a fixed final 5 in that comp. Robe lead Mid-South Eastern at 9-1, Port MacDonald 8-2, Kalangadoo 7-3, and then here's where it's interesting: Hatherley 6-3, Mount Burr 6-4. In that we've got Hatherley having played 1 less game. So very interesting to finish the season. And Murray Valley, St Anne Cambrai 28, haven't lost yet. Brownswell 20 in second place, percentage above Murrayville 20 and Ramco 12. Starting to clear out on Wankahua 8, so maybe that top 4 could be those top 4 sides. It's an interesting lay of the ladders. We got South Australian Country Footy Championships this weekend, and then the run home. Around 5, 6, 7 matches still to play in each of the comps, so we'll watch and wait with very good interest as to who will get in the lay of the ladders to make the finals.